The healing circles is the topic that I want to share in this video. For the past 21 years, I have applied, I have used the healing circles method to support, to process with participants who had been ordered by the courts, CPS, probation department, parole department, to participate in a domestic violence program, anger management program, and parenting program. So the healing circles, that's how I call it, because every circle we attend, every session, every group session, I call it a circle. And it's healing because through the palabra, through the word, through the talking circle, there is the significant experience of allowing oneself to experience some kind of remedy, some kind of medicine, some kind of healing. So this topic, this video, I want to say is the topic number one within the programs that I offer. And it's an introduction. So let's continue. So here we have the learning objectives. This topic will offer you precise information about the method of the healing circles to assist, to support you in understanding the structure of each session. You will be attending, you will be participating. It is an approach based on 4 processing factors. And I call these factors listening, respecting, understanding, and creating a safe space for each one within the healing circles. And I'll be explaining this in detail. So this topic also implements the Círculo de Hombres con Palabra, values developed by Jerry Tello. So I won't be discussing in detail the Círculo de Hombres con Palabra o the Círculo de Mujeres con Palabra o the Círculo de Familias con Palabra. Circle of men, women, children, families with word. So I won't be discussing this in detail in this video, but I'm going to mostly focus on the healing circles. But the healing circles integrates concepts and interventions from the Círculo de Hombres. So here we have the 4 healing factors within the healing circles. So the healing circles approach is based on 4 healing processing principles. So group members listen to each other. Group members consider and respect each other. Group members understand each other's experiences. And group members create a consistent safe space of acceptance with unconditional positive regard. It is called the healing circles method because each group session participants attend offers them a circle of balance and healing. So each session participants attend experience balance and healing. Now, the healing circles method uh, also implements the values from the Círculo de Hombres con Palabra, developed by Jerry Teju and others. It is workable. It is okay. It is a good idea to process the check-in for each circle, for each session, with the application of the palabra. And the palabra means word, or tlatoli in Nahuatl. So the palabra application is similar to the talking circles based on the Native American teachings. The healing circles approach integrates the group session with the palabra procedure. Participants use a sacred object as a talking stick to begin the group. So what is the talking stick? Well, let's see. Whoever holds the talking stick has the sacred power of words. Holding the talking stick within their hands, participants express their cargas, baggage, or struggles. Only the one who holds the talking stick may speak, but must speak the truth about personal understanding and experience. So the talking stick ceremony is sacred. It's a sacred method in which participants convey their stories in a safe holding environment, the talking circle. So within our weekly meetings, either in person or online due to the pandemic, um, during each circle, we do the palabra, we do the talking stick, the talking circle. And of course, there is a structure. There is a way of doing it. Let's see. Um, the palabra approach processes three particular, um, four particular structural factors: intention, offering, cargas, and regalos. So, so within within the healing circles, within the talking circle, we listen to each other. We listen to each other. We pay close attention to what group members say, convey, and express. During this palabra process, we don't interrupt. We just listen attentively to what the group member is talking and expressing. We listen to each other. We listen to each other with respect. As we listen to the group member, we show consideration and we show respect. Because we are listening to the group member's experience. We are listening to the cargas, the baggage, the struggles. But also within the healing circles, we try our very best to understand each other, to understand what we express and what we communicate. So within the healing circles, we listen to each other, we consider and respect each other. And number three, we understand each other. And as we listen, respect, and understand each other, we create a safe a space of acceptance. We accept each other. We create a safe holding environment in which we are willing to continue participating, expressing, and talking. So once again, the main healing processes within the healing circles is that we listen to each other. We respect each other. We try our best to understand each other's experience. And we create a safe space in which we accept each other. Now, círculo de hombres con palabra. As we already know, the healing circles method also implements the values from the círculo de hombres con palabra. The palabra approach processes four particular structures that we already, well, the other processes were we listen to each other, we respect each other, we do our best to understand what we are going through, and we create a safe space in which we accept each other. Now, the four factors or procedures within the healing circles is intention, offering, regalos, and cargas. So, intention. Intention is the optimistic and sacred experience. Intention, once again, through the palabra. We do the healing circles and then we do the palabra. So intention is the optimistic and sacred experience participants bring to the healing circles. Participants use the sacred talking stick and convey their intention at the beginning of the group session. So this is an example of the intention a participant may share. For example, I am here to listen and learn from all of you. What is your intention in attending, participating in this healing circle, in this group session. So that's intention. The next one is offering. The act of offering is essential. So this is the second procedure within the healing circle. Attending your group session is valuable because the time you spend in the healing circle is sacred. I want to say is sacred. Is good, is valuable, is considerable. So offering your sacred time for someone you highly value is significant, is important. Traditionally, participants bring pictures of their loved ones. They place them in the decorated sacred altar in the center of the healing circle. Who do you offer your sacred and valuable time during your journey here in this healing circle? Who do you offer your sacred time for? So the third procedure within the circle, within the healing circles, is regalos. The healing circles approach also invites and encourages participants in sharing their regalos. Regalos are the fantastic events, the amazing events and experiences participants bring to the group session. Regalos are gifts. Regalos are also great news that manifest the progress participants have been processing so far. This area also resembles the solution focus approach, which I'll explain in a few minutes, which highly gives so much value to the focus on the positive. This approach encourages participants to spend quality time during the regalos, during the gifts, during the great news procedure, to elevate, to highly value the significant progress they are showing, they are processing. So the last procedure within the healing circles is called cargas. The cargas refer to the struggles and difficulties participants still have problems coping with. From a narrative approach, while conveying the cargas, the healing circles method supports participants to express how the past and current issues affect them and how participants impact the problems that bother them. So, within the healing circles, en Da Palabra ceremony, we offer our intentions. We discuss our intention of being in the healing circle. We offer the healing circle for someone you care for. And we express our regalos, our progress. And of course, we create some time within the healing circles to express our cargas, baggage, difficulties we are going through. So going back to the beginning of the presentation, we discussed about the four healing processing factors. We listen to each other. We respect each other. We try our best to understand what we are going through. And number four, we create a safe space in which we accept each other. So, solution focus and narrative approaches. The solution focus approach has to do with solutions. As participants attend the healing circle, we provide lots of attention to solutions. Yes, we discuss issues and difficulties, and we listen as much as we can, but we also need to refocus on solutions. We have a problem, we have a difficulty, we have a struggle, we have a conflict. Now let's focus on solutions. So remember, solution focus has to do with solutions, focusing on exploring ways to resolve the issues. And of course, the solution focus approach is highlights attention to the present and the future. There are some issues that happened in the past. It's okay to discuss them, but we are to remain present in the moment to be able to process solutions. So our present and future would be better. Then we have a strengths and potential. Within the solution focus, we provide a lot of attention to our personal strengths. Things that we do that we are good at. And those strengths are to help us to continue healing, to continue approaching difficulties in a way that we are going to solve the issue. So we show our potential. Exceptions. Exceptions has to do with times when the problem is not the problem. Times when you had been able to cope, manage, deal with issues. And if you had been able to manage those issues in the past so well, that tells you that you are capable to use your potential, to continue doing well. And then we have the narrative approach. The narrative approach has to do with creating a new story about our progress, about our life experience. It's okay to talk about the problem. It's okay to discuss how the problem is bothering you. But we also need to focus on creating a new story of success, a new story of recovery, a new story of restoration. The narrative approach also has to do with considering the problem as the problem. So we don't want to focus on the problem we experience as the problem being ourselves. No. So the problem is the problem. The problem is affecting you. The problem is bothering you. The problem is annoying you. But you want to see the problem as the problem, separated from your person, from your integrity, from your dignity. So the problem is the problem, but we also need to take action. We also need to do something about the problem. So when it comes to do the palabra, la toli word, the talking circle. It's a great chance to externalize the issues, to externalize the cargas. To externalize means to let all those issues, let those issues expressed within the healing circle. So let the problem be the problem and let yourself be the restored one, the focused one, the one who is making progress and making a significant difference. Excellent. So when it comes to experience progress, to experience uh, regalos, to experience progress, we call those experiences unique outcomes. So when participants come to the group session, to the healing circle, we focus on unique outcomes, such as what's been better for you since last week. What exceptions, what unique outcomes have you experienced since last week? So that is the first question that is processed within the healing circles. So what's been way much better for you and your loved ones? And those are unique outcomes. So now, the above structure of the healing circles method integrates the 4 healing factors that we already mentioned. Those, factors um, are to be processed at the beginning of each session. So healing factors method at the beginning of the presentation, the ones that I described, such as uh, listening to each other, respecting each other, understanding each other, accepting each other. As participants process their intentions, their offerings, their cargas, and regalos, the supported factor of listening to each other during the palabra is the essential and most medicinal healing beginning for each healing circle. So as participants say palabra, that is, I have the talking stick, I'm about to speak the truth from my heart. So then we listen, we respect, we understand each other, and we create a safe space of acceptance. So, this presentation then, as a conclusion, describes the healing circles method. We all come together. We all pay close attention through the healing circle, through the talking circle. We listen to each other. We listen to our cargas. We listen to our regalos. We listen to our intentions. We listen to our offerings. So, palabra, tlatoli, word, I'm about to speak from my heart. So, and we do it in a healing circle. So I am confident, I confirm that this method of the healing circles that I have practiced for 21 years is helpful, is effective. Of course, there are no scientific studies that I have done with my healing circle, but it's in the here and now. It's in the moment, it's in the present. So we do great ceremonies within the healing circle, such as playing the drum. So we play the drum, and the drum is a healing instrument that helps to synchronize the sound of the drum with the heart, with the soul, with the spirit of the individual. The drum also represents el corazón de la madre tierra. The drum sound represents the heart of Mother Earth. So energy, frequency, and synchronization within the healing circles and the sound of the drum. We also use the instrument of the singing bowl. Listen to this. We breathe in and we breathe out. One more time. We breathe in and we breathe out. So we use the drum. I use the shamanic drum. I use the bear, I mean, not the bear, the buffalo skin um, drum. And I also use the deer skin drum. And of course, we provide significance, meaning to the instruments. So we may create energy, synchronization, frequency um, within the healing circles. So what would be some questions? What is the purpose of the healing circles? The purpose of the healing circles is to create a safe space in which we listen to each other. We respect each other. We try our best to understand each other. And we create a safe space in which we accept each other. I mean, these healing factors, of course, are going to provide a significant healing experience for participants. And of course, we discuss workable interventions based on a solution-focused narrative approach, cognitive behavioral methods, and so forth. And indigenous, traditional, ancestral teachings. It's a combination collective approach. Let's see. What are the four structural procedures we process within the healing circles? Well, one has to do with my intention. What is my intention coming to this healing circle? And I say it. My intention is to learn. My intention is to be present. as an example. Number two, um, mm, what is the other one? Offering. Who do I offer this uh, time? Who do I offer this healing circle? Who do I offer my sacred time? You can offer your time, your sacred time, your healing circle for yourself, for your family, for the group, for anyone you wish. So, and number three, what are my regalos? What are my gifts? What are what is my progress? How am I doing? What are my unique outcomes? So those are regalos, those are gifts. And the last one within the healing circles is struggles, cargas. So we should be able to express, to convey what has been bothering us, what has been annoying us through the week. So what are those cargas? What are those difficulties that had been affecting you through the week? Mhm. So, um, what does it mean to say palabra? Tlatoli word. Palabra, when I say palabra, when you say palabra, it means that you are about to speak the truth from the most profound experience of your heart. The palabra also relates to the talking stick. What is the talking stick? It's a sacred object we use to express uh, words of um, um, to express our words, to express our needs, to express our circumstance, our situation. So it's a method of expressing ourselves. Um, and we do it considering listening to each other, respecting each other, understanding each other, and accepting each other. So, by the application, through the application of these procedures, I strongly believe that within the healing circles, participants learn so much. Participants experience healing, restoration, recovery. To stay violence free, to be humble, to be loving, to be a caring person, to always create a safe space within our home environment. And of course, the healing circles are also to help parents to make sure that, parents continue learning how to show the way to their children. So what would be a definition of parenting? Parenting is the art, is the gift, is the privilege of the parent to show the way to his or her children. To show the way. So parents show the way to their children in a stable, loving, um, healthy way. So parents provide discipline, which means education, guidance. So that is parent. We validate, we praise, we reward our children. But basically and obviously speaking, being a parent means that we show the way to our children with love, with empathy, with compassion, with empowerment. So we create a safe space. We provide for our children's needs. We don't neglect our children. We don't fail to protect our children. We want to show them the way with love and compassion. And overall, with our living examples. Um, when it comes to anger issues, it's okay to be angry, but it's not okay to start slamming doors, throwing things, verbally, physically abusing people. No. Just breathe in and breathe out. Take a time out. We'll be discussing workable interventions to cope with anger, to cope with so many issues. But as an introduction, um, this is the information I want to share, I want to give you. And I want to say this is the first topic within um, the healing circles. So thank you for your time. Thank you for your participation. And we'll continue doing well. So palabra, tlatoli, word.